Hello, welcome to my live stream. My name is Mr. Peña. We're going to be going over mathematics, and then we're going to be doing English as a second language. Now, for those who want to practice their English, I'm going to leave a link in the comments below. For those who want to practice their English, I will leave a link in the comments below. It will be a live English call-in, maybe not right now, but after the math portion. We're going to be doing math for about 1 hour, so 6th grade math and 7th grade math. You can also learn English that way too, just tuning into my math live stream. I know it's weird. English is weird. But learning math will help you with your English, trust me, because especially I'm teaching it in English. But right now we're doing math. So I'm going to share the Patreon to the mathematics channel. So we're going to go to math. I'm going to share the Patreon. I will link it right there. Patreon.com for math. And then the Patreon for English, for everybody who is learning English. I'm going to post the link onto the Patreon. So, right about now. That will also be starred. Okay, so any comment I make now will be in the chats. So I'm gonna now share the screen and let's get started here. I will begin the math very soon. Let's make sure all my ducks are in a row. There, it's a quick transition. Hello, my name is Mr. Peña. Welcome to my mathematics tutoring channel. Do you know how your child learns? First of all, today we're going to be going over finding the part of a whole, finding the percent part of a whole. But before we begin, I want to offer you something for free. To help you with your child's learning goals and learning journey, I want to offer you something called a Learning Styles Inventory. If you are wondering why your child struggles with learning, it might be that we're not gearing our learning towards your child's learning style. We're not teaching in accordance with their multiple intelligence. If you click on the link below, on the Patreon link, you can join it for free. You'll get downloadable resources such as this, an invitation to my mathematics homework help group through WhatsApp, and exclusive content just for my patrons. I hope to see you in the community. Now let's get on to today's lesson. We are learning, it says find the total given a part and a percent. Again, find the total given a part and percent. So here we have a problem called 50% of 14. Now, what would that be? Or rather, first let's start with this one. What is 50% of 5? That's going to be interesting. So for all of these problems, we have a little bit of what we call maybe a formula. So we're going to draw two fractions and call the left side is over of, and then percent over 100. So we're trying to find the total given a part and a percent. This says 50% of blank equals 5. So we're going to rewrite this formula, and we're always going to write 100 on the bottom right. And we're going to plug in the percent where we see a percent. So we're just going to put the number 50. We're going to 50% of what is what we're looking for? Of blank. So the blank in this case is the of. So we're going to put it right here. X to represent that. And then of 5, so 50% of blank is 5. So we're going to write 5 over here. In other words, 50%, so we have a 50 of blank is 5. Remember, the is will be right here. Is 5. 50% of, which is x, of x. And then we have 100, which is always going to be on the bottom right. So now since we have the problem, let's go ahead and solve for x. We need to solve for x in order to find the total. So we're going to be doing what's called cross multiplication. 5 times 100, x times 50. That's x times 50 equals 5 times 100. And then here's what we're going to do. 50x equals 500. Now what we're going to do is divide both sides by 50. 50x means 50 times x. 50, so the inverse of multiplication is division. And so 50 divided by 50 is equal to 1. So we're just going to bring down the x and bring down the equal sign. 500 divided by 50 is 50 divided by 5, which 5 goes into 50 10 times. So our answer is x. We're going to write this. 50% of 10 is equal to 5. 50% of 10 is equal to 5. That is our final answer. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comments below, even after the fact. I live stream about 5 times per week as of the recording of this video. Monday through Thursdays in the evenings at around 8 p.m. and Saturday mornings at around 11. I hope Eastern Standard Time. So Saturday mornings. So our next problem is fill in the missing number. 50% of something equals 14. So again, we're going to write is over of is equal to percent over 100. Next, we're going to determine which of which is everything. First, we're just going to write down 100. Have they given us a percent? Yes. Now, 50% of blank. So of is the missing number. Equal sign will mean 14. Equal sign means is. Don't write the word is. We're going to write the number 14. Good. 14 over x equals 50 over 100. So that's, again, we're going to cross multiply. And we get 14 times 100 equals 50 times x. 1400 is 50x. We're not really multiplying it. That's a number and that's a letter. Now we're going to work backwards. 1400 equals to 50 times something. How do you get that something? Work backwards. 50 times x. The inverse is 50 divided by x. Balance out the scales. 50 divided by 50 is 1. So we get 1x, or just x. 1x, and x is the same. 1400 divided by 50. We get 28. So this concludes our search. 28. So we can say that 50% of 28 is 14. And we do know 28 divided by 2, right? Or 28 times 50 is 14. 14 is definitely half of 28. So that's 50%. 28 is 50%. I'm sorry, 14 is 50% of 28. Now, if you're confused, you can go ahead and leave a comment down below and ask any question you like. The next problem, what I want you to do is pause the video. Once I put it on the screen, I would like for you to pause, try to do it on your own, and then play the video and check my answer with your answer. Because most importantly, we need to learn mathematics, not just get it right, but learn. So, is over of equals percent over 100. We have the equation. Now, which numbers go into which slots? Pause the video now. Hello, I hope that you got it right and that you actually listened to what I had to say. Is 100% of blank, so again, the blank is of, equals, it is 51. Again, the equal sign means is. For the of, we have the missing number because there's nothing there. So that's 51 times 100 equals 100 times x. This gives us 100x and 5100. Now, I'm going to move this up here to get a better view. We're going to continue the problem from this side of the board. So, what do we do with 5100? We divide both sides by 100. Isolate the x. 100 divided by 100 is 1. So we have 1x. How many x's are there? 1. 5100 or 5100 divided by 100 is 51. So x is equal to 51. We can say that 100% of 51 is 51. And that makes sense. 100% means the total. The total of 51 is 51. That's kind of redundant and repetitive, but that's mathematically correct. I hope this is making sense to you. Let me know if it doesn't. If I'm going too fast and you're watching this video after the fact, go ahead, use the YouTube setting to slow down the video. There's a little gear symbol at the bottom of this screen video. You can slow it down. You can also pause and copy whatever you need to copy. If there's one thing I want you to copy for this lesson is what I'm writing right now. Is over of equals percent over 100. YouTube has a lot of educational videos. Please take advantage. So we have 11, 25%, 100, and what number? So the percent, I will highlight it in yellow. Is will be in green, of will be in blue, and 100 is just 100. So 100 on the bottom. Now, have they given us a percent? Yes, they did. Did they give us an is? Yes, they have. The number next to is 11. What number is what's missing? So we're going to put, it's going to be the of. The of is missing. So 11 over x, which is going to represent a mystery number, and 25. 11 over x equals 25 over 100. 11 times, we're going to cross multiply. We're going to get rid of the fractions first. 11 times 100, x times 25. 11 times 100 equals x times 25. And we're simply going to rewrite this as 25x and 11 times 100, which should be 1100. Multiplying by 100 is the easiest thing. Just add 2 zeros. Now, I want to take this that you see here, and I want to move it right there. Same exact number, we're just creating space. 25 times something gives us 1100. So I'm going to divide by 25. If they multiply, you divide. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. 25 divided by 25 is 1, so you get x. 1100 divided by 25 is 44. So our final answer is 44. 11 is 25% of 44. 44 is our number. Is over of equals percent over 100. What are we doing? Remember, we are finding the total given a part and a percent. And in this case, 11 is 25% of 44. Do we have time for one more? Yeah, why not? Let's get a number. Let's use a number that's bigger. Let's say 240,000 is 30% of what number? Let's write down our formula again. Always write down the formula. Is over of percent over 100. Seems fair. Now, percent, I'll highlight it in yellow. Is, I'll highlight it in green. Of, in blue. Rewrite our fractions. Now, what number goes in which place? This is the most important part of this problem. This is the most important part of this equation. We have percent, which is 30. We have is, which is 240,000 of what number? Which is the mystery number. So let's try this again. 240,000 is 30%. So it's really 30 out of 100. That's what percentage means. What number? X. The first step, well, this is technically the second step. Once we do the setup, the second step is cross multiplication. 240,000 times 100. Ooh, it's getting a little big there. 30 times x. This equals 230x. Also, 240,000 is 240 with 3 zeros and just add 2 zeros. It's not a big deal. Now we're going to take this huge number and make sure we have enough space to work out the math. We're also going to divide both sides by 30. And we're going to get x. So 240,000 with 2 zeros added divided by 30 gives us 800,000. So 240,000 is 30% of 800,000. That means that if we take 240,000 multiplied by 0.30, you should get 800,000. This is Mr. Peña's math tutoring channel. Welcome to the channel. I'm here to help you make your child learn. I'm here to help you and your family with mathematics. Today's lesson was finding the total given a part and a percent. If you like what I'm doing here and you want to learn more, or you want extra help with your child's mathematics or any school subject really, I'm a public school teacher. I'm a special education specialist in the public schools. Join my Patreon by clicking the link down below. You'll get access to exclusive content, downloadable resources, and an invitation to my WhatsApp group that I have for students who want extra math help. So if they want help with their math homework, they can, if they're in that WhatsApp group, they can send their problems in and I'll create little mini videos and help them with their homework or any little thing that they send me. What you see on the screen now is one of those downloadable resources, which is called a Learning Styles Inventory. How does your child learn? You fill out the inventory. It's like a checklist. And then at the end, you create a little graph. You fill out the table, fill out the numbers, and then you create a little graph. And then you can determine your child's learning style. I'll give it to you for free if you simply join my Patreon using the link down below. I hope to see you in the community. And good luck with your child's education. This is Mr. Peña. Take care and good luck. Bye. Hello, welcome to my tutoring YouTube channel. I am here to help you make your child learn. I'm a public school teacher and special educator. My specialty is in special education. I'm here to help your child with mathematics, specifically in this channel. Today we're going to be going over box plots. The purpose of today's video is middle school mathematics box plots. However, if you want extra help making your child learn, I want to offer you something for free. Before we get started on the actual video, over here, if you join my Patreon, I'll send you this learning styles inventory for free. You can download this in the membership. This determines your child's learning style. You fill it out. It's like a checklist, and then you will be able to determine your child's multiple intelligence, which one is their strength. And then at the end, it's like a table. You fill it out, and then you create a little graph. Yours for free by joining my Patreon down below. You'll also get other downloadable resources such as this, exclusive content, and an invitation to my math tutoring WhatsApp group. This is where we get help with our math homework. I hope to see you in the community. Now we're going to be starting with box plots. And here you have a box plot, as you can see on the screen. It says, a box plot shows the minimum, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, and maximum of a data set. So again, minimum, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, maximum. So you have a data set. And here is the actual box plot. What you have on the bottom is simply an empty number line. So we want to use this box plot in order to make sense of whatever data set they've given us. We're familiar with maximum, which can be considered like 100%, minimum, which can be considered 0, and median, which can be considered 50%. Lower quartile can be considered 25%. This is not very accurate. It's a guess. It's an estimated guess. It's not exactly 75%, but what number can fill that role? Okay, so don't take the percentages too seriously. This is just a way to kind of make sense a little bit of what we call a box plot. It's not complicated at all. So we have our first box plot problem. We're going to be looking at class sizes at an Oceanside Middle School. So here's the question. We have a middle school called Oceanside, which says, the principal of Oceanside Middle School recorded the number of students in each class. So we're looking for number of students and then in each class. Here we have class sizes. So one of the class sizes is 22. The other is 24, 26, and we have two empty ones, which take the place of, let's say, 25 and 29, because we're just being accurate with the data. So, what were those words that we had before? We had a minimum. Remember that? We had a lower quartile, or what we like to call quartile 1. We had a median. We had an upper quartile, or some people call it quartile 3, and we had a maximum. So breaking apart the data, the minimum here is 22. The lower quartile is 24. The median, 25. Upper quartile, 26. The maximum, 29. Now, what are they asking for? The upper quartile of the class sizes. The upper quartile of the class sizes is 26. 26 students. What was the upper quartile of the class sizes? 26 students. So, quartiles are like essentially the top, in this case, the top 75%, which is 26 and above. We had some class sizes that were 22, some that were 29. The smallest class sizes were 22. The larger class sizes were about 29. So, this is how we break apart that data. So our next data set is track and a 100-yard dash, a 100-yard dash. Now, I do not want to write those words again. So I'm gonna, in place of writing those words, for the minimum, I'm gonna put an MI. For the lower quartile, Q1. For the median, I'm not putting Q2. I was about to. I'm going to put ME. Please just go scroll up above if these little symbols confuse you. The upper quartile will be Q2, and the maximum will be MA. So just please follow along. The minimum, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, maximum. I have 5 highlights. So let's put the minimum as a yellow. The lower quartile as green. The median is blue. Upper quartile is purple. And the maximum as red. I like to color coordinate it. The question is, what was Mitchell's median time in the 100-yard dash? His median time in the 100-yard dash. Oh, and look at the number line, 18 and 20. What's in the middle of 18 and 20 is 19. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Now, look at the smallest number here, which is 19. Look at the second largest number, right? The second smallest number right here, which is 21. The third, oh wait, no, we're looking for the third smallest, which is the median. Then we're looking for the second place of the largest, which is 24. And last but not least, the largest number, which is 25, the maximum. So the minimum number was 19. The lower quartile is 21. The median is 22. The upper quartile is 24. The maximum is 25. What was Mitchell's median time in the 100-yard dash? 22 seconds. Mitchell's median time was 22 seconds. So Mitchell ran the 100-yard dash 5 times. And each time they've recorded it, he ran one at 25 seconds, one at 24, another 22, another 21, and another 19. So this is how they've distributed the data. And so you have 22 seconds. This is how to use a box plot in order to decipher the data. Okay? We're going to look at no more box plots. This is good enough. Once you color coordinated it, you have everything that you need. Please feel free to pause the video, take a picture, and use also the words from the beginning and remember them. This is how you work with box plots in order to decipher data. This is 7th grade level mathematics. This is 7th grade level mathematics. I hope that this video has helped you understand the concept better. If you want extra help with your math homework, or you want to just learn math, and you want to brush up on your knowledge, join my Patreon using the link down below. If you struggle to help your child learn, download my free learning style inventory. It's one of the downloadable resources if you become a patron. You can join the Patreon for free and receive this worksheet to determine your child's multiple intelligence. You can join the Patreon and get an invitation to my WhatsApp group in order to have help with your math homework. You send pictures throughout the week. I take the picture and I create a little mini 2 to 3 minute video tutorial. All of that I offer to all of my patrons, even the free version. I hope to see you in the community. This is Mr. Peña. My mission is to help you and your child learn mathematics. Take care, goodbye, and good luck. Hello. I'm preparing now for the English version of our live stream. So, ¿Cómo leer en inglés 10? Yeah, ¿Cómo leer en inglés number 10? Oh, you know what? I forgot to tell the WhatsApp group that I'm live. And I have my phone right here. All right, then. Let's tell the group that I'm live. And then I'll be on my way. I'm going to notify the group that I'm live so that they can practice with me. And then we'll get started. One moment, please. Oh, I just have a question. I want to know how to get more info about the CASAS test. I have to reach level 6 to be a manager in my job. Information about the CASAS test. Start by visiting the official CASAS website. Okay. Information about the CASAS test. So let's go there. We have quick notes. Consider this random. CASAS test materials. Okay, we're going to go over CASAS test materials. I want to help a student of mine find information about the CASAS test. So, CASAS test. We're going to go to CASAS homepage. In the CASAS homepage, we have work readiness checklists. So we have completing an application, interviewing for a job, soft skills. Wow, this is a lot. Job experience and training. Okay then, so I'm going to save this material and upload it right now. Preparing for CASAS. Insert, print out CASAS test materials. CASAS test materials. So let's go through that. Share screen. Let's go through the CASAS test materials. Okay. So, this is going to be CASAS preparation test. I have a CASAS playlist. If you want to know how to practice your CASAS, you come over here to the playlist. CASAS test practice. I'm going to go through the videos and I go through various portions of the CASAS test. I have a CASAS test playlist on YouTube. because I'm in the chat now. They were just asking me about test practice. Where I go through GASA's test study guides. Okay, that's enough of that. Now, interesting. Let's go through reading goals. Level A, level B. What did I do now? We're going to go through history. What did I just delete? So we go to the GASA's reading playlists. And as we go to the playlists, we're going to go to the GASA's test practice. All my videos are level C, but there's also level A, level B, there's level C, and there's level D. The reading goals test series for ABEASE is the newest reading series developed by GASA's. Test content is aligned with college and career readiness standards for adult education. Comprehension questions draw on higher order reading skills, including citing evidence from complex texts. New question types include sentence completion and a quote item families approach. Both computer-based and paper-based administration are available. All 6 NRS ABEASE levels are covered in the series. Use these sample test items to familiarize students with GASA's items, give students practice in taking a GASA's test, make future testing go more smoothly, help reduce student test-taking anxiety. These items are samples to familiarize students with GASA's test formats. Because they are not actual tests, they are not predictors of student performance and are not valid for level placement, assessment, or for reporting standardized scores. We also have here GASA's e-test samplers. This is allowing us to use a sampler to prepare for the GASA's. Life and work reading. Okay, I want something a little bit more difficult. I'm going to put this link in the comments below so that we can familiarize ourselves with the GASA's test. I'm going to go ahead and share this. I'm also going to add this to the Patreon. GASA's test practice. Ooh, notifications. Yeah, just things that I've added. Oh, that's why. I'm in the wrong one. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the Patreon. We're going to go to Patreon and we have collections. We have free resources, a WhatsApp group, my daily Stoic devotional, podcast presentations, and exclusive content. I'm also going to add GASA's test practice. I'm going to help students prepare for the GASA's test. once I create the collection, I'm going to add a post. Oh no, I got to make a post before I add a post. Here is the post that I'm about to add. A link. I specialize in the GASAS testing. We're going to add this to GASAS test practice. Sample test items. Use this to familiarize yourselves. GASAS test practice review and practice website. This is a public website. The website says, use the links on the left to access sample test items. Use the links to access sample test items. This is going to be available for everyone. There you go. Now when we go to collections, we have GASAS test practice. Sample test items. You're going to see me go through some of these sample test items as soon as possible. In preparation for the GASAS test. Oh, want free math help? Yeah, we're not going to do let's use this banner instead. There you go. Get us Aprende Inglés, patreon.com/Mr. Peña's Tutoring ESL. We have a lot of materials for the GASAS test. We also have a GASAS work readiness checklist. GASAS collection. And then GASAS practice YouTube playlist. I gotta add more videos to that playlist. We have level C, but we need to add level B, level A, and level D to a YouTube playlist, which is totally fine. We have plenty of time. That being said, let us now go to our story called The School Play. We're going to learn how to read using what is called the school play. Como leer en inglés, número 10, no, número 11, 11. Learn how to read número 11, because we have up to 10. We're going to go over what is called the hiking club. The hiking club. I'm sorry, not the hiking club, the school play. We are now going to work with what is called the school play. The school play has a couple of questions that we're going to go over. And it's going to be a short story. Can you see the questions on the right? Not yet. We'll get to it. Moving on, and School play, comprehension, live streams. Okay. Hello, my name is Mr. Peña. Welcome to my English tutoring YouTube channel, where I help you learn English, or I help you aprender inglés ahora. ¿Quieres aprender inglés conmigo? Go to patreon.com/Mr. Peña's Tutoring ESL. That's patreon.com/Mr. Peña's Tutoring ESL. The link is down below. If you join my Patreon, you can have access to my private free WhatsApp group, where we have daily voice audio calls every single day, and I post voice content. You'll also get exclusive access, exclusive content, and downloadable resources. And also, some downloadable resources are CASA's test practice materials. I go live 5 times a week, Monday through Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. If you want to practice your English with me, join me on my live streams. I hope to see you there. Now let's get on to the topic of today's video. Learning to read. Cómo leer en inglés. Cómo leer inglés. I think it's called en English, right? So anyways, we're going to read a passage called The School Play. And then we're going to answer 3 questions. Let us begin. The School Play. It was the night of the school play, and Maura was nervous. Well, if I forget my lines, what if I forget my lines? She thought. Everyone will laugh at me. Maura walked out to the middle of the stage. She took a deep breath and watched the curtain rise. Maura heard the other actors reciting their lines. Then, without really thinking about it, she said her lines. She remembered them all. The rest of the first act flew by. At intermission, Maura knew the play was going very well. During the second act, Maura missed just one word in one line. One of the boys tripped and nearly fell off the stage. The audience thought it was all part of the act. Finally, the play was over and the audience was clapping. Maura couldn't wait until the next school play. The end. So we have number 1. Why was Maura nervous before the play? Number 2. What did Maura do before the curtain rose? Number 3. What happened during the second act? Let's review number 1. It says she was nervous before the play. Okay. It says Maura was nervous. That is true. And then she says, what if I forget my lines? Everyone will laugh at me. So why was Maura nervous? She felt embarrassed. What if I mess up? What if they laugh at me? Maura felt embarrassed. Number 2, it says, what did Maura do before the curtain rose? Before. It says, watched the curtain rise. So right before this, it tells us what happened. She walked out to the middle of the stage. She took a deep breath. So what did Maura do before? She took a deep breath. Mauda took a deep breath before the curtain rose. So she took a deep breath and then the curtain rose. That's one answer. Another answer could have been she walked out to the middle of the stage. That is correct too. Now we have number 3. What happened during the second act? And it says during, like in the middle of the second act. So we're going to look for the word second act. There it is. And we also find the word during. So let's check it out. During the second act, Mauda missed just one word in one line. One of the boys tripped and nearly fell off the stage. So what happened? 2 things happened. Mauda missed a line, which is fine. It happens. Mauda missed a line, and a boy tripped. The boy tripped and almost fell off the stage. So this is what happened during the school play and Mauda. Why was Mauda nervous before the play? She felt embarrassed. What did Mauda do before the curtain rose? She took a deep breath. What happened during the second act? Mauda missed a line and the boy tripped. I hope this has helped you learn English. If you want extra help, join my WhatsApp group. Aprende Inglés con Mr. Peña. That's the name of my WhatsApp group. Si quieres aprender inglés conmigo, click on the link down below. Join my Patreon for free, and you'll get the WhatsApp group. You'll also get exclusive content and downloadable resources. I hope to see you in the community. Good luck with your English, and I hope to see you there. We're going to read the second story soon. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will be back in a couple of minutes to go on to our next story.